Great afternoon, everybody, and a happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Come on in the room. Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and it's always my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to come and share with you. Yes, we're on a different day. Typically, we're on Tuesdays at 1 p.m., but we had to shift until today due to my work schedule. So come on in the room, say hello. Say hello. I am going to share this on my page. I hope you will too. Hey, Bree, how are you? Come on in the room as you're coming in the room. Say hello, like and share this video. It is an amazing Wednesday afternoon, and I came to just to drop a little bit on you. Hey, Aunt Jackie, to give you something to ponder, to give you something to think about. But listen, I want to push you just a little bit today. If you saw the topic today, it was simply, I didn't choose it. It chose me. Embrace your journey. So I came on here to tell somebody that's contemplating whether or not you should do something because everybody else is doing it, or whether or not you should do something because nobody understands what God gave you. I came by to be the one to push you, to tell you, you need to embrace your own journey. You need to embrace your own journey. You need to embrace your own journey, because what God has called you to do, what God has anointed you to do, it is time for you to show up and do it. Yep, I'm coming straight like that. It is time for you to show up and do it. So let me read something to you. I'm going to read something to you out of, in case you don't have it, the I Am More Now Empowerment Journal. I am going to read something out of it that I challenge you. If you don't have it, go grab your copy. I want you on page number 148. Listen what it says. Sometimes you got to reignite your passion. It is imperative that you remember your why. I'll say it again. It is imperative that you remember your why. Frequently, we hold on to the what instead of the why. I'm guilty of it as well. Sometimes we hold on more to the what we're doing rather than why we're doing it. And when you hold on to the what more than the why, that's when you begin to get worn out. That's when you begin to get extra discouraged. That's when you begin to get complacent. When you're focused more on manifesting the what than realizing that you need to stay connected to the why, then that's when you become depleted. Because here's the thing. Your why will pull and tug at you when your what stops speaking. Let me say it again. Your why will pull and tug at you when your what stops speaking. I'll say it one more time. Your why will pull and tug at you when your what stops speaking. Your why will wake you up and cause you to be irritated until you move. Tell somebody it's time for me to embrace my journey. I know that everybody is doing this and everybody's doing that, and you're looking more so at this genre being overpopulated, or this person is doing what I know God gave me, or this person did it before I did it. Let me help you understand something. What God gave you, God gave you. How you actually ignite and who you connect to is who God assigned to you. There's no such thing as a genre being overpopulated. There's no such thing. Hey, Melissa, how are you? There's no such thing. Hey, Maurice, there's no such thing as something being overpopulated. Not when God has ordained you. Not when God has chosen you. Not when God has gifted you for that area. Tell somebody, I'm embracing my own journey. Just type it in the comments. I'm embracing my own journey. Hey, Nancy, how are you? I did. Somebody just type in the comments. I'm embracing my own journey. I'm embracing my own journey. And listen, I am so comfortable and content that my journey may never look like anybody else's. Hey, Daphne, how are you? My journey may never look like anybody else's. My journey may never take the path that other people does. It may seem like it comes quick for everybody else, but it seems like I gotta dig and I gotta pull and I gotta tug and I gotta push and I gotta be pressed and I gotta be crushed. Everybody's journey is not going to look the same. But guess what? I don't care what I got to do. I'm embracing. That's why I type it. I'm embracing my own journey. I'm embracing my own journey. Why? Because my why keeps tugging at me. My why won't let me sleep. My why won't let me be content. My why won't let me settle. My why won't let me sit still. I'm embracing my own journey. And here's the thing. Can you be content if your journey looks like a one-off? Can you just be content if your journey is something that you got to just tunnel through and you don't have no assistance in the beginning? Can you embrace your journey when you got to lay the foundation by yourself? Can you embrace the journey when everybody laughs and says that your idea sounds stupid? Can you embrace the journey when it seemed like nobody's covering, nobody's pushing, nobody's supporting you? Can you embrace your journey when your journey don't look so good? Or do you only embrace the part of your journey that is the glitz and the glam? Woo! I'm trying to help somebody. Because why? What did I say in the post? I didn't choose it. It chose me. Now, my it gonna be different than yours, but I did not choose it. It chose me. Let me go even a step further. I did not want it. Okay. Y'all don't want to tell the truth? I did not want it. But it chose me. I did not want to do it, but it chose me. I did not want to fulfill it, but it would not leave me alone. I did not want to suffer for it, but it would not go anywhere. I did not choose it. It chose me. So because it chose me, I am going to embrace the fullness of everything that comes along with it. Because here's the thing. Oh my God, there you go. It says, because for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, which means even if a part of my journey includes suffering, even if a part of my journey includes pain, even if a part of my journey concludes agony, even if a part of my journey includes depression and anxiety, even if a part of my journey sends me through turmoil, the word of God says, it's only for a moment. I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, they don't even compare. But this suffering, this light affliction is only for a moment. But my question to you is, can you endure the moment in your journey? Oh, that was good to me. Oh, come on, Shabana. Can you endure the moment in your journey? Oh, that was real good to me. Can you endure the moment in your journey? For this light affliction is but for a moment. Can you endure the moment part of your journey? I know we can enjoy the celebration. I know we can enjoy when everything is going good and you're starting to see the manifestation of promise. I know we can enjoy that part of it. But can you enjoy the moment of your journey? Can you embrace the moment of your journey? I mean, that part of your journey that's a little shaky, don't feel too good. Ooh, all right. Okay, listen. That's right, Melissa. Lord, give me what I need to endure. Because here's the thing. You cannot expect to embrace the manifestation of your it if you're not willing to embrace the process to it. I'll say it again. You cannot be excited to embrace it and not be willing to go through the process to birth and manifest it. Okay? You can put your it wherever you want to put it. It's all right, Shay, but you can put your it wherever you want to put it. So here's what I need you to do. I got some things that I need you to do as you begin to embrace your own journey. Free yourself from judgments. Somebody type it. Free yourself from judgments. And I mean the self-inflicted ones. Ooh. Free yourself from judgments. And I mean the self-inflicted ones. Ooh. Free yourself from judgments, especially the self-inflicted ones. Some of us have inflicted the worst pain on us. I'll say it again. Some of us have inflicted the worst pain on us. Yes, we've been betrayed. Yes, we've been abandoned. Yes, we've been persecuted. Yes, we've suffered. But if you sit down with you'll realize that some of that suffering you endured was because you connected to the wrong thing. There was some self-inflicted. So we got this judgment that we placed on ourselves because of who we've allowed ourselves to connect to. So now our mind is self-inflicting ourselves, saying we can't do it. Our own mind is telling us you're not worth it. Our own mind is telling us don't do it. Our own mind is telling us it's not going to succeed. Before anybody else tells us we can't do it, we have already had a whole level of self-judgment. Okay. Free yourself from judgment. Free yourself from judgment. Here's number 2. Tap into what and who influences you. Tap into what and who influences you. When you know you're it, you will begin to pour and sow into your it. When you know what you were created for, the it that you were called to, you will not only invest in it, but you will also tap into it, and then to tap into that which will influence your it. You were created for this it. Hey, Deanna, you were created for this it. Your whole entire journey was for this it moment. Okay. Your whole entire journey was for this it moment. So it's time for you to embrace it and tap into it. Come on. The what and the who. You got to tap into what influences you, because you're building something here. It needs to manifest. Nothing can grow if it's malnutrition. 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 So I ask you, what are you feeding your it? What are you feeding your it? Okay. All right. All right. Here's the third thing I want to give you. Position yourself to push. Woo! This is my favorite part. Position yourself to push. What do you mean, Dr. Vaughn? When a woman gives birth, no matter which way, whether it be cesarean, whether it be natural or whatever, there's a posture that has to take place so that what you're pushing can come through. Okay. There's a posture that has to take place in order for what you have to come through. Okay. If in fact you're giving birth naturally, your legs have to be open wide enough to push what you have been carrying all this time. Even if you have to have a cesarean, they don't do it standing up. They still have to put you in the right position to pull out of you what you've been carrying. So you got to get yourself in a posture to push out what God has ordained for you. Stop looking to, when a woman giving birth, she ain't worried about you. She ain't worried about whether or not you're going to push, because guess what? You pushing don't help her. I'm trying to help somebody. You pushing don't help her. So why is she worried about what you pushing in the next room? Because that's not going to help her in this room. Oh, I'm trying to help y'all. Because we're so busy looking at what somebody else is birthing, looking at what somebody else is producing, looking at what somebody else is bringing forth, and we are failing to push our own selves. You in a hospital room in labor and delivery, that woman next door ain't a bit more caring about what you pushing. All she know is that there's a promise that she got to push out of a baby, and she can't worry about whether or not you can push. She got to be focused, totally focused on what she's pushing. Tell somebody it's time for me to push. I want you just type it in the comments. It's time for me to push. Some of y'all have been carrying these babies. They long overdue. Baby don't even fit in it done outgrown the space and everything. Somebody just type, it's time for me to push. It's time for me to push. It's time for me to push. I told you I just came on here. I just want to give you a little bit today. It's time for you to push. I know you've been waiting for the right midwife. Oh, I know you've been waiting for the right coach. I know you've been waiting for the right, for the right person to show up in the room. You've been waiting for the right support system. You've been waiting for the right person to tell you, I'm going to hold up your legs. You've been waiting for the right person to tell me, I got you. You've been waiting for the right person to tell you, okay, girl, we're going to do this. No, today, it's time for you to push. God has ordained each and every one of us to do something. No, you may not be called to carry the weight that I'm called to, but you called to smile at somebody. No, you may not be called to carry the oil that I carry, but you're called to give somebody a hug. No, you may not be called, to do what I've been assigned to do, but you were called to look out for the elderly. You may not be called to do what I'm supposed to do, but God gave you a voice to sing. He called you to sing, just sing to people. All of us have been created for something. It's time for you to push. All right. I got a couple more things. Don't worry. I just got about 4. I got 4 more things. Don't worry. I got 4 more things. Here's the next thing. Learn to see things differently. Tell somebody, stop focusing on your obstacles. Learn to see things differently. Tell somebody, stop focusing on your obstacles. Learn to see things differently. We are so focused on what didn't work that we fail to remember and celebrate what did. Let me say it again. We are so focused on what didn't work that we have failed to celebrate what did. We are so focused on the friendships that failed that we don't see the blessing that God opened up a door to make new connections. We are so focused on the opportunity that didn't take off that we fail to realize that it gave us more time to work on the other thing God wanted us to work on. We are so focused on the fact that, okay, this particular event wasn't sold out by the people that you love, but a whole bunch of strangers came by to support you. We got to learn how to see things differently. Stop focusing on your obstacles. Oh my God. We are so focused on the obstacles, the storms, the valleys, that we fail to be able to celebrate what really did work. All we sitting here doing is focusing on the fact that, oh, dang, I tried this failed. But did you remember that you accomplished this, you accomplished that, you did do this, you did do that? When is the last time that you celebrated yourself for what you did do rather than beating yourself up for what you didn't do? I'll say it again. When is the last time that you celebrated yourself for what you did do rather than beating yourself up for what you didn't do? Okay. Learn to see things differently. Stop focusing on your obstacles. Here's the next thing. Somebody type in the chat, it's time to change my language. Before I read this one, somebody just type, it's time to change my language. I just want somebody to type it. It's time to change my language. It's time to change my language. Come on. Type it in those comments. It's time to change my language. It's time to change my language. Come on, just type it. It's time to change my language. It's time to change my language. That's right. So it's time to change my language. Come on, type it right there. It's time to change my language. What do you mean, Dr. Vaughn? Stop saying what you can't do. Stop saying what you can't do, and start saying what you can. Stop saying what you can't do. Stop saying what won't work, and start saying what can. That's right. That's why it's time to change my language. You have to begin to believe so much in what you say that you won't allow any negativity into your atmosphere. What you speak. That's right, Daddy. My daddy on here. That's right. That's right, Tanae. That's right, Grant. It's time for me to change my language. I will no longer allow you. My piece is too important for me to allow any negative language in my atmosphere. I command, when I get up in the morning, I command what this day gonna do. I'm command how I'm going to respond to it. And that's not saying that some bumps in the road not going to happen. But even when they happen, because of my language, because of what I spoke, because of what I spoke, because of my language, because of what I declared over myself, it didn't shake me. Tell somebody, I can. Yes, I can. That's right, Mom Helen. That's right. I can. I can. I can. I can. I can. It's time for you to change your language. My question to you is, what have you been speaking over you? Let's just do today. I ain't even gonna say this whole week. I just say just one day. What have you spoken over yourself today? What have you spoken over yourself today? What have you spoken over yourself today? That's right, I can. We defeat our own selves because we already say what we can't do before we even try. We defeat our own selves, not the devil, not the enemy, not family, not people. We defeat our own selves when we already start off by saying what we can't do. Okay, Daddy, I love you too. We defeat our own selves. We try and blame everybody else. But we done already woke up in the morning before we even left the house and said what we couldn't do. No, I can't do that today. No, I can't eat. I can't eat right today. No, you know what? I can't even take that test today. Nope, I can't even take that class. Nope, you know what? I can't even do that. Oh, they want me to do what? I can't even do that either. We've already spoken what we can't do. But today, I'm challenging you to change your language. You need a book? I got a book. I'll post it on my page. It's a book. It's called A Word Fast. You need to find some better words to put in your vocabulary. Sometimes you got to go back to the elementary way of doing things. Get you some index cards, write you some words on there that you're declaring over yourself, and increase your verbiage on the positive side of your life. Increase your verbiage on the promise side of your life. Increase your verbiage on the prosperity side of your life. Increase your verbiage on the strong side of your life. Increase your verbiage on the promise side of your life. You got to begin to learn how to speak over your own self. You waiting for somebody to come give you a word. You waiting for somebody to come speak over your life. You waiting for somebody to come and tell you can do it. You waiting for somebody to tell you, oh girl, you got this. You waiting for somebody to speak a word. When is the last time that you spoke over you? Keisha, I'm going to post it. You better get you some index cards and some post-it notes and begin to post them words up. And every time you about to say a negative word, you better look over there. You better look over there and say, nope, let me use that word. Nope, let me use that word. Because here's the thing. We are allowing our mindsets, our limited mindsets, because of what somebody else told us we could not do. Because somebody else said it didn't make sense. Because somebody else said you can't do it. And now you're starting to speak that over yourself. I rebuke that today. No, I shall speak well of me. Okay, I'm not waiting for you. I shall speak well of me. Somebody type that. I shall speak well of me. Somebody type that. Declare, I shall speak well of me. Hey. Yeah, I got a lot I got to work on, but I'm still shall speak well over me. Yeah, I got some issues, but I shall speak well over me. Yeah, I got some struggles, but I shall speak well over me. Yeah, I got some situations, but I shall speak well over me. Yeah, I done failed a few times, but I shall speak well over me. Yeah, I still got a little stuff I got to work on, but I shall speak well over me. Change your language. Here's the amount. I got two more and I'm going to get out. I wasn't even supposed to be on there. I got two more. I hope this helping somebody. I got two more and I'm going to be out of here. Examine your connections. We talking about embracing your journey. Examine your connections. Listen to this. Be connected to what produces. I'll say it again. Examine your connections. Be connected to what produces. Examine your connections and make sure you are connected to what produces. I'll say it again. Examine your connections and be connected to what produces. If the connections that you have only take from you but never pour back into you, then there is some self-evaluation you need to do with you. And let me put a pin note here. Disconnecting is not always bad. Disconnecting does not mean you got to have a fallout and an argument. Disconnecting does not mean that now I hate you and I don't like you. We got it twisted. Sometimes certain connections are for certain seasons, and you have to love individuals and love yourself enough to disconnect when you need to disconnect, still love them, still want them to be prosperous, still want them to succeed, but understand that if it's no longer producing in your life and it's no longer helping you to grow and it's no longer a part of your promise and your destiny, you have to be okay with the fact that that may not be the connection for this season. Okay. Woo! Be connected to what produces. And I'm not saying that everybody you connected to you got to be sowing into your ministry and sowing into this. No, that's not what I'm saying. Sometimes your connection is to somebody who literally is just that positive voice in your life. Your connection to somebody is sometimes just that listening ear. Your connection to somebody, they actually produce a safe space for you. It doesn't always have to be tangible. Sometimes what you're talking about, what produces, is that safe space that you can be you. That safe space where you can be vulnerable and know that it's secure. That safe space of, it could be somebody that just has that level of confidence. They're producing. Why? Because when you give somebody a safe space, you help them to fuel to keep pushing where they need to push. It's still producing. It's producing the safe space you need to refuel, release, and resume. It's giving you the safe space to refuel, release, and resume. Okay. And here's the last one. I didn't mean to be on this long. I apologize. Here's the last one. Stay true to your commitment to you. This is the most important one. As you embrace your journey, stay true to your commitment to you. Say it again. Stay true to your commitment to you. It's on page 146 of the journal. Stay true to your commitment to you. How many of you have adjusted your dreams and your visions to accommodate somebody? I'll wait. How many of you have adjusted your dreams, your goals, and your visions to accommodate somebody? Ooh, I know we don't like that one. Don't worry, it hit me first. Some of us have adjusted and tweaked the goals, the dreams, and the visions we know we got. We know, we done wrote it in so many journals. We done did so many vision boards. We know what we desire. We know what we want. We know the goals. We know the vision. We know the dreams. And we've tweaked it and we've changed it to accommodate somebody. I tell you today, you got to stay true to the commitment you made to you. I need you to make a declaration, tie your name to it. Shabana, I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. Tamika, I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. Melissa, I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. Helen, I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. Put your name on it and say, I will stay committed. I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. That's what I got to say. I had to say this up to myself early today. Shabana, I will stay true to the commitment I made to you. It may not always look good. It may not always feel good. That's right, Tamika. That's right, Tanae. It may not always feel good. And everybody might not even like the part of your journey. It may irritate them. They may not like it or anything. But I need you to stay true to the commitment you made to you. So that was our lunchtime empowerment talk. I didn't choose it. It chose me. I didn't ask for the oil I have. I didn't ask for the anointing I have. I didn't ask for anything, but it chose me. And because it chose me, I am so grateful. Oh my God. I am so grateful that it did choose me. Even when I didn't want it, it still chose me. I'm grateful to carry what I carry. I'm grateful for the assignment God put on my life. I'm grateful for the weight and the oil he gave me. I didn't choose it. It chose me. And so since it chose me, I'm going to embrace my journey. Going to embrace. Oh, I'm so glad, Tamika. I'm going to embrace my journey. So I challenge you today, as you go throughout the day, embrace your journey, whatever your journey is. Embrace it. Embrace it. That's right. So embrace it. Embrace it. Neek, you got to embrace. Let's embrace it. Deanna, embrace it. Melissa, embrace it. Earlene, embrace it. Embrace it. And so I'm so glad you hung out with me. I love you too. I'm so glad you hung out with me today and you were able to hop on. I hope that you received something that will push you further. We will be back next week at our regular time on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Make sure you invite somebody to come and share with us. As we share, whatever God gives me, that's what we share. And so, as always, my joy to come on and chat with you. I love you too, Aunt Jackie. And listen, in case you have not already seen, the Power Paint Push, the tickets are already available for July the 8th. They're already on my page. The link is there to Eventbrite. Go grab your tickets. There are limited tickets because we have painting, so we got to set up space for painting and everything. Listen, we're coming not only just to paint, but I'm going to push you just a little bit. And so come on and hang out with me July the 8th. Make sure that you secure your ticket. And listen, if you haven't already subscribed down there, www.shabonawhitehead.com. Please head down there. Stay connected to us as the Lord begins to continue to do stuff with us all year long. We want you to stay connected to us, both myself and my team. Listen, God has given me an amazing team, and we are working to manifest the vision that God gave me and to do it with excellence, love, and compassion. And so I love you. My pleasure, Miss Gwen. I love you. Have an amazing day on purpose. But most of all today, embrace your journey. Embrace your journey. And if you have not, everything that I said today is on page 148 of the book. If you don't have your copy, you can go down there to the website or inbox me and you can secure your copy. I love you all. Thanks, Mom. I love you all. Remember, embrace your journey. It's yours. Embrace it, and you're worth fulfilling every part of it. Guess what? I'll see you back here next Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I love you all. Have an amazing day on purpose.